Alright. Got PatCombo with, well, the aggressive start, but now Geoffrey has corner position. Good job mixing the aerials and the down tilts. Oh crap. Sup, Steve? Sup, Steph and Darren?
What's up, Andrew Tybo? TAI.
Ooh, that was a call.
Did he tournament hunter to that?
Yeah, probably. Wait.
So Pat is obviously white Marth. And
yep, and
Geoffrey's playing Peach.
Yep. Alright.
Okay.
Good job spacing with his back facing Peach. Ooh, that was scary.
That was very scary. Be cautious.
Whenever you as Marth versus characters that recover high like that, spacing the back air is pretty good because it forces them to the side, so you can like pressure them away and maybe down air.
Were you here, or did you leave before they played their set yesterday with this? They played just yesterday night.
I left already.
So from what I saw, it was relatively close, and then Pat just kind of started destroying him pretty much, from what I saw. Both these people are very slow, adaptive players.
Yeah.
Pat more so is more of the adaptive type. Gem, I would say, is more of the slow type. And I don't know.
Ooh.
Dang, that was amazing.
Yeah, that was actually really
I was
good.
about to say Gem doesn't know how to finish things, and then there you go. He proved me wrong.
Ooh, good reaction. Didn't commit to anything, just stay actionable.
So I'm pretty sure the head-to-head with them, both these players, is that Pat usually wins, but Gem can come close, and he probably has the potential to be able to beat Pat.
Yeah, and, I mean, it looks like he's up right now.
Ooh, do you think down air would have connected?
No. Ooh, got too close.
Gem does have the lead. What do you think of this stage, by the way?
Like for first pick?
Yeah.
Not that surprising. Well, let me think. You know, Gem probably banned Dreamland.
I'm fairly certain this was their first pick yesterday night, too.
I know they both, I know like Pat likes the close quarters stages, and I know Gem likes FOD, so...
This is usually Gem's kind
I know they're both pretty comfortable with it.
So, yeah.
Didn't get punished for the turn up. Good. So many crazy things.
It's gonna drop. Oh. I think he got him.
Oh,
Snook it.
that might cost him this. Nope.
Forward to
HDI.
Was that a stitch? Pat's been doing that weird turn-up drop. Is it just like a float cancel into immediate drop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pat hitting the skill stick.
How did Pat bring that back? Like, it seemed like Gem had a pretty sizable like advantage, but was he at high percent, and that's just what happened? Because it seemed like Gem had like a 2-stock, pretty solid momentum lead as well.
But now, last stock, high percent.
Yeah.
Moments we all love. Oh my gosh.
Pat pulls a stitch. Pick it up!
I don't entirely blame him.
I think he thinks that Pat will probably
catch it and then
make it and regret catching it back.
Yeah, and Marth's item throw is really bad. That was a really risky up B attempt.
Grab him forward air. Now it's just an edge guard situation.
So I don't like that forward air he did. But good job saving his jump.
All right, so Pat takes game 1 against Jeff.
Yeah, I think Gem could have applied more pullback on that forward air, or maybe just done no impact land.
Was he trying to do the forward air the turn up?
I don't know. So I feel like Gem is overextending a little too much versus Peach right now. As Marth, you want to set up like a down tilt range where like they pretty much don't have any options except to float over, or at least that's the goal. But right now, see, it looks like he's slightly too hungry with it.
Steven, you reported the score backwards, just so you know.
Ooh,
Pat won.
Job.
Yeah. Drops it. She'll drop? Nope, roll. What was that up smash? That was so greedy.
Wow.
That was so dumb.
OMG melee.
It went from greed to stupid.
It went from dumb to really dumb.
It's way more accurate than what I just said. Ooh, that dashing. So my goal today was to, you know the Twitter SSB commentator, I'm sure.
Yeah, nice back air.
My goal today was to commentate every set that I commentate, at least saying one of those lines in every set. So like there was a Luigi Ditto going on, and I said,
yeah.
I said like, Falco spawned at death percent, like right when the Luigi's came, and I was like, yes.
Yeah, it kind of looks like Gem's trying to force it a little too much after his down tilt attempts. That was
Pat.
Yeah, but that was.
What are you doing, Jeff? Okay.
Caught the jump. Saw the. What? Never mind, I'm crazy. I suck.
Pat does it a lot actually, where he does the up air and then he floats after. If that's what you're referring to.
No, I saw Geoffrey's jump.
Oh, okay. Pat's not dying. There we go.
Those situations are really hard. I think Gem needs a little more varied move choice. What the hell? Whenever he's trying to pressure Peach above him. Aww. Because you know, his pressure can be pretty linear sometimes, so you gotta mix it up, or else they'll be able to force those trades. Ooh, but okay.
That was good.
Finishes it
so
off.
Gem
He needed that.
That back.
Yeah, he needed that.
I was like, Pat has so much momentum now, but then Gem just got a crazy good follow up, got it down there.
Yep. Still overextending a little too much with that ground game.
So, traditionally...
Oh. So right there, I think what Gem should have did, instead of trying to like, fair off the bat, was probably what I like to do more lately is not only try to hit them, but you like return to a safer position. So I think it would have been better to like wave dash off the platform and then forward air instead, because then he takes back center.
Okay, that makes sense.
And that can be applied in a lot of like punish situations too. Like if you're not confident, you can get a tech chase. Sometimes it's nice to like knock him over and then just run to center stage and then deal with it from there.
How would are there really good kill setups on Peach, or is it kind of like you have to kind of like whittle it down? Like I really don't understand this matchup.
You kind of there aren't any kill setups on her really unless she DIs poorly. Okay. But with Marth, a lot of the time, getting kills isn't about like having the setups for it, but it's about putting them in a bad spot and then understanding when it's like when you're likely to kill them based on risk reward. So it has to do with cornering them a lot and poking, like, you know, basically breaking them once you have them cornered.
Okay.
But it's real. It requires a lot of deep micro. Like you see in those situations, Gem's like kind of trying to do it, but it's hard.
So everything right now is favoring Pat, but then he just runs in and gets a forward smash dipper, so evens out the stocks.
See, so like right there, he did down tilt, and then he tried to go into to follow it up. But the thing is, like, down tilt's not used to get in. The down tilt's used to make them try to go in.
Oh, okay.
So like after the down tilt, he probably should have done like a retreating
dash.
fair or maybe like a jab or something.
Okay.
But it's more of a denial tool.
That's interesting. I've never looked at it down tilt that way. Because you would imagine that it's more of like an approach. God damn it, Pat. Keeps pulling stitches. Oh my god. Did you just pull another one? Never mind.
Oh, that would have been some next level horse shit.
He pulled, in my set with him last night, he pulled a stitch, and then like 3 turnips later he pulled a bomb. And I was so mad. I was like, this is stupid. Down air.
That was good.
Pat missed his dash up.
Yeah, so like right there, he extended a little, overextended a little too far. Like instead of trying to go for the up air, you gotta fight them trying to come down. So what I think might have been good would have been like to make it look like you're gonna go for the up air, and then just land and then fall through with an up air.
Gotcha.
That's something that's pretty good.
Oh, that sucks.
No.
I feel like that's happened to him twice now. Just like,
Every unfortunate thing that can happen to Gem is kind of happening.
yeah. But he's keeping it close,
but
and then
yeah,
he's getting
he usually,
stuff like that.
Yeah.
I feel like you have to like...
This is just honestly a pretty unfortunate set.
Oh my god, Pat. Oh my god. You just... Did you see what happened? You just down smashed twice and then down tilted 3 times in a row. Oh my god.
Okay.
Jeff can maybe take a game
Keep that
at
safe
this rate.
Yeah, he has to keep that safe space though. Keep control the whole time.
But Pat is rather clutch.
Yeah. Can't really afford to let Peach reverse this 1 or 2 more times.
Up.
Alright. Actually, probably 2 or 3 more times.
The problem is, how is Marth gonna kill Peach right now? Like, that's...
Well, one nice thing is that even though you can't edgeguard her that... Well, actually, yeah, you can. Your edge guards are kind of decent. Like, if you... you can count her float. So her float actually lasts 2.5 seconds. But what I like to do is just, count to 3 in your head. Because you kind of count faster than actual seconds.
Yeah.
So you see her float, 1, 2, 3, and then she drops. That's one useful thing.
That is really useful.
But you sort of want to use a move that threatens like behind you and high to like pressure her to either go away or above you, and then deal with it from there. Like one really good edgeguard setup I have versus Peach is whenever she's forced to only parasol, you stand with your back to the ledge and then just hold up on your control stick. And if they go over you, you just tap A. And if they go off the stage, you just hit the C stick with the F smash.
So you already have prepared,
Yeah, exactly. Like you don't. Yeah, like you basically buffer the tilt.
Yeah. I do that with some moves as well, where it kind of saves you frames, so you have the text to go. Unsurprisingly,
one thing that a lot of Marths struggle with is, when they're cornered versus Peach, particularly on the ledge, especially because, Peach has really tight pressure and she has turnips. But one thing that I think would be pretty good to do is just hack stashes, because those refresh her invincibility and they're a really, really slippery mix-up. But whenever you do that kind of stuff, it's also on you to get it as soon as possible, so you maximize your invincibility. Ooh, okay, that was good. Like, you see how he just
he kind of just
took center back instead of trying to go in on that. Oh, that was fancy. Yeah. You don't want to let Peach get the first stock.
On this stage.
Yeah,
especially.
on this stage, I mean. That's one of the crappy things about Dreamland for Marth, is that you kind of feel like you need to get the first stock, or else the game changes a lot in a way that you don't like.
And then Peach takes 2 stocks and then 3 stocks. Oh, okay. Barely living, or barely dying.
Not bad. 47%'s not that bad. His health isn't red yet.
Wow. That smash is stupid. Pat gave him a 69%. Immediately took it away.
Ooh. was tricky. Oh, I think.
This is actually helping me out, like, learn this matchup, because I really don't know how to play floaties as Marth. It just sounds impossible to me. That's why I have a Fox.
Yeah, so that up air on the shield was, you know, not a very good one. Like, there's many situations as Marth where you're like, you know, how do I hit, you know, how do I pressure them? And, you know, the most intuitive sword swing is not always the safe one.
Pat's been coming down really well throughout the set. I don't feel like Jeff's really been catching him sometimes.
The gem special. So actually, one thing that I think Gem shouldn't be doing that he is doing is you should save your second jump. You don't want to use it to aggress usually. I usually like extend with the first one, and then like fall down to see if they try to engage with me, and then if they do, I fall and then you know,
Follow up.
yeah. But basically, saving the jump is really important.
I think he's dead.
Not necessarily. He saved it. See.
Okay.
It's really important for Marth to save his jump on recovery too, because his recovery is so linear. Just having the jump is practically like a modifier on his up B, because you can kind of use it like jump up B right in situations where they're kind of prepared for only a regular up B. Yeah, so like right there, you know, he's trying to fight Pat off. He didn't want to throw out any aerials because Pat was looking for a trade. But what I kind of think he had to do might have been like back up a little bit, threaten down tilts, but space himself so that Pat cannot go for the trade. And then if Pat goes in prematurely, then just tip or fair him.
Okay.
See, a little too close. I think one really important skill with Marth, I'd say, is just having the the execution to know how to get short down tilts out. Because like running dash dance down tilt is way too long for most situations, honestly. So like one good thing is, you know, just wave dashing more. Wave dashing is better than dash up down tilt most of the time. Another useful trick is wave dash back, run up down tilt, because you get the really short dash. Learning to walk is really important, because sometimes like walk up down tilt is the only way you can get like.
Oh my god, that was genius.
Down tilt that doesn't overextend.
All right, so Pat wins 3-1 in the set.
Correct.
Do you happen to know who's next?
It's probably me versus Pat, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Then I might commentate with Pat.
What?
But I should probably play my PM segment.
Okay. All right, Ty's hopping off.
I need blue and I love bagels on screen. I'm gonna go play Marmelia. I'm gonna go play Marmelia. Okay. We have blue versus bagels on the melee setup, and Jeff versus Ty on the PM setup.